Hello everybody, and welcome to Infinity and Beyond. We're at Infinity Spiritual Centre, and I'm here with Lois. Lois, would you like to introduce yourself to the viewers?
Sure. Hello everyone, I'm Lois and I work at Infinity. I have done for a wee while now. And I became involved in, I suppose, spiritual things some time ago when I first began to learn Reiki and became very involved in the spiritual side of things.
Nice.
And I have come from a spiritual family, so it wasn't anything new.
So your parents were very spiritual, were
Very,
they?
yes, they were, both of them. And so I grew up perhaps knowing a lot more about things than perhaps someone who'd come from perhaps quite a strict religious upbringing. So we've been free thinkers, I suppose. And so started off with Reiki and it developed from there. Yeah.
Okay, lovely. So what is it? What are your disciplines now?
Right, now I do reflexology and Indian head massage and emotional freedom technique, which is also called tapping.
Okay.
And so I manage those three modalities at Infinity.
Okay, so how does the tapping work?
It's tapping, or EFT, is really a cross between acupressure and psychology, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's you tap on the meridian points upper the head and eyes. I don't know whether you want to demonstrate, but
Okay.
yeah. And here also fingers as well.
Okay.
So they're all acupressure points. And if you went and had acupuncture, they'd be putting needles in.
Mm-hmm.
But we tap instead.
Okay, and that helps to release negative tension in those
areas?
Yes,
it works on the amygdala in your pituitary. And way back in the old days, we had to, it was it's a fight, flight, freeze mechanism.
Mm-hmm.
And in the old days, you hunted for your food, but now we don't have to do that. And but people's emotional and other issues get in the way, and it can get stuck, and things can go round and round in your head, and things can get blown out of proportion, and people have anxiety and stress these days. And
the tapping helps to release that then?
Absolutely, yes.
Nice.
Yes. I'd like to put a plug in for EFT because I think it's a modality of the future. Because if people have stuck energy and they end up with physical issues, they can actually tap themselves if they're taught how to do it, and they can actually relieve their own stress and anxiety.
Okay, so you can actually use it on yourself as well.
Oh, absolutely. If you've got something major, it's really good to go to a practitioner because it's more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And they can often delve down quite deep. But I don't know, I remember I had this row with my husband, and we were driving too, which made it worse. But when we got to our destination and we were going for a walk, and I went off on my own and I tapped on my head and on the points about, because I was really uptight. And in a quarter of an hour, in 20 minutes, I found my emotional anger and frustration had completely disappeared.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is. And otherwise you bottle it up and it takes 2 days and you end up by not talking to each other for 2 days.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can tap it out quite
Because
quickly.
as you say, sometimes you can bottle up those feelings for a long time, sometimes weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
So to
yes.
get rid of it so quickly, that's brilliant.
Yes.
Of course, you can then just move on with your day
And that's
peacefully.
right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. So now I really recommend tapping out.
And do you teach clients how to do that if they need it when they're stressed?
Yes, but mostly I like to work on them,
Yeah.
and if they have major issues, I'd say perhaps 6 times. You might need 6 or 8 sessions, once a week,
and then that will clear it for
yeah,
good.
they can clear things out.
Oh wow,
yes.
okay, so it doesn't take that long.
No,
Brilliant.
no, it's so much quicker than, say, talk therapy or counselling. Some people go to counselling for years.
Yes, exactly.
And EFT can clear things compared with other counselling things quite quickly.
And you also do reflexology, don't you?
Yes, I love my reflexology.
Yes, you've done some reflexology on me, and it was lovely.
Yes.
So that's massaging the feet.
It is. It's quite specific, though. It's not just anywhere, because reflexology comes from the perspective that the whole body is represented on the feet. All your organs, your bone structure, muscles, and there are just literally thousands of nerve endings in your feet. And by working on those and stimulating them, you're sending all those signals back up your legs to your brain, and then out to the specific organ. You might have something that's really an ailment that's particularly problematic for you, and it will work on that.
Okay, nice.
Yes. If the body's in the right balance, it will heal itself. And reflexology is all about balancing the body. You balance your energy as well as your physical body. And
so many things are about balance, aren't they?
They are.
So many things.
Absolutely.
So what obviously you had a spiritual background, but did you have training in these things?
Sure. Reflexology there are reflexology schools around New Zealand. Most of them tend to be a year's course, but it's we met once a month for a complete weekend. We did a Saturday and Sunday training. Then we went away and we had assignments to do.
Okay.
And then we had case studies to do. So we had to go out and find clients and work on them.
That was going to be my next question. Have you worked on many of your friends and family?
Yes. Well, it's actually quite good to go out and find somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
So I got some of mine on Facebook and got people I had never met before. And so you can get a bit more of an objective view from somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. You also do Indian head massage, I believe.
Yes.
Would you like to tell me a little bit about that?
I do. Well, that's also it's great for people who've been sitting at a computer all day and their shoulders are all holding that tension. And so I work on the upper back. I go around the scapula, around the shoulder blades, and up the spine. Work on their shoulders up around here and the back of the neck. That's where you get that stress.
Lots of tension here.
You
in
do.
The neck and
Everyone
shoulders.
holds their tension in there, and so I work on that.
Okay.
I work on the down these arms just to the elbow. I do ears, and I give you a scalp massage, and then a bit of a face massage, and
Wow.
And by in half an hour you're feeling hopefully relaxed.
Lots better, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I definitely get a lot of stress in my. Do a lot of people then hold the stress in the neck?
Everyone. It's the standard place.
Okay.
Is you hold their stress in your neck and shoulders.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
And ears are also can give you a bit of a rev up too. There's a lot of nerve endings in your ears, and yes, by massaging and manipulating your ears, you can just give your body a little bit of a zing. And one of the things I do recommend is if you're sitting in a meeting and you find yourself falling asleep and you really want to get up but you just can't, you gently massage your ears. Start on your earlobes. People won't really notice it. You do your earlobes, round your ears, around the edges, and inside. Nice, there's a little notch inside there, which is the vagus nerve, and you can give that a rev up.
What is that at the front there?
Just above the heart, just where your ear hole is. Just go up a bit.
Oh yeah.
And can you feel a notch there?
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yes, and that's the vagus nerve.
Oh wow.
And you can.
Oh yeah, that's really nice.
It's actually, if you want to wake up in the morning, that's a really good thing to do. Do your ears and work on your vagus nerve. Just gives your body that stimulation.
Wow. Yeah. And that together with a foot massage and reflexology. Yeah. Do you do the two together?
I can do, yes. Yeah.
Oh, you come out feeling completely blissed out.
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, look, the body's an amazing thing, and it responds if you get the right points. Yeah. It does.
Well, it's all connected as well, isn't it? Your body's connected to your mind and your spirit. Obviously, the mind, spirit, and body has always had that trinity connection. So working on the body helps to rest the mind and everything flows.
Yep.
Nice.
It sure does.
Wow.
So, I recommend an ear massage and an Indian head massage, they call it. It's great for relieving that tension.
Definitely. Nice. So what sort of benefits do clients have? Because obviously you see clients now, so you must have seen quite a few people here at Infinity.
Yes. Well, it helps them relax. It helps them, just release any tension they've got. Because the client and me as the practitioner, we have to have an intention that you're going to recover or improve whatever your condition is.
Yeah.
And it's important for the client to have an intention that they because the mind-body connection is quite significant.
Yes. And just having that intention really helps to focus the mind, doesn't it, on getting better?
Yes.
So very important.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
So
what sort of things, what sort of benefits do they get out of it if they have the right intention?
Quite often they actually heal. I've worked on a lady who had a kidney stone.
Oh yes.
And quite often the nerves will, if there's something wrong with you, the specific nerve will, it'll have a message sent to it, and it can feel grainy, or it can feel, it just feels out. And often you can feel a little grittiness in there. And I could actually feel this lady's sort of bump in her kidney. And
when you were touching her feet,
yes,
you mean?
When I was working on her foot and exactly where the kidney is, I could actually feel it. And I don't always, but this time I could. And it obviously passed, the kidney stone passed out. And she came right.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, how cool. Okay, so what do you think your favourite part of your job then? What do you like most about it?
I like interacting with people. I really enjoy, asking them questions, finding out about themselves. And sometimes it's actually important to know a bit about them anyway, just so that you can gauge perhaps that they're stressed. They may not come out and say they're stressed, but I do like talking to people, finding out they're so different. Everyone is extremely different. It's human beings are quite fascinating, really.
Definitely, yes. Okay, well, thank you so much for spending the time with me today, Lois. It's been lovely talking to you.
Thank you. My pleasure.
And it'd be really great if you could like this video or subscribe, and definitely comment. Tell us what you feel. If you've had any experience with reflexology or EFT, we'd love to hear your experiences and what you think about it. And of course, you can get in touch with Infinity Spiritual Centre in Hamilton, New Zealand, if you want to make a booking with Lois. Be great to see you here. Lots of love and light to you all.
Thanks, Mark.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye, everybody.